Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms and welcome back to our No Man's Land Let's Play series. So we're about to jump in the Anthem Mack truck here with the Profiliner, the Krone Profiliner, and we're going to go over and check out our logistics centre that we've just built. So I really like the colour of this truck and trailer combination and the sleeper cab design on the... So I think this is the premium sleeper. So it's got the bigger fairings to cover the side and top of the trailer area. We're going to drive past the main farm. I've removed pretty much everything except for the grain silo and the main shed that we had. So we're going to do a bit of a redesign of this area at some stage. Probably going to put in some animals, a few other things. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do there yet, but we'll see what happens. But I want to at least add some animal, probably some cows, I think, and just reconfigure the sheds and other things there. So coming up on our right here, we've got the Grain Mill Plus. So this is basically our new grain mill. So we'll have a look at that as well while we're here. Also, and here we are with the central warehouse mod. So I've basically styled it up and configured it to look like a logistics center. So I'll just pull up out the front here and I will jump into the build mode. We'll have a quick flyover of the area. So central warehouse mod. So this is basically a mod that allows you, so I'm talking about the building here, that allows you to distribute your production items to a central location. So in this case, a central warehouse. And then we've got the Krone Profiliner trailer with, so there's two versions in game. So there's the base game version, which is basically just a trailer that you load manually. The modded version has, so the mod comes with this Krone Profiliner with the auto load feature, which I'll demonstrate in a second. So basically, yeah, so I've put it into a bit of a logistics center here. So we'll just fly over the area. Fenced it off with a little boom gate for staff parking, border stone, flower pot, that type of thing. A few little details at the back, like a pallet truck, a couple of crates, gas cylinders, that sort of stuff. And obviously our Lizard Logistics sign, which we've also got on the front of the building. So we've got two there and two there. So treat these as entry and exit points. So entry through here. Nice big area to back the trucks in, drive out, that type of thing. Fuel tank. So I've been using the fuel tanks quite a little bit as the styling item, but they're also functional for fuel refilling. Workshop as well. Now this is where you can deliver, so if I get out of there so the camera doesn't go all crazy. This is where you can deliver your production items manually rather than distribute to this facility. And then we've just got a couple of decorative items, little staff area for barbecues or lunch, whatever you want to do. And then just a shed and bin combination. So that's the area, and obviously some additional parking. Cool little touch is these construction bollards. So I've been using these extensively as well to sort of protect and sort of mark out the area where the fuel tanks are. So quite often you see these sorts of fuel tanks in places. So whether it's LPG, petrol, diesel, there's always protection from vehicles running into them. Well, not always, but in most cases, particularly in built-up areas, just to keep the area safe. A little decorative electrical box just in the corner there. And then we've got a range of floodlights to sort of round out the design and obviously light this area up at night time to make it look a little bit more functional. So that's the logistics sort of area. Pretty cool little addition. And then we've got the Grain Mill Plus. So this is the Pioneer Grain Mill, which I believe is a brand. A brand of grain mill. So I've got the Pioneer signs out the front. So once again, we've got an entry point and an exit point over here. Same workshop combination and fuel station combination. I've got a bit of open area over here that I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with. I think I might just use it for truck and trailer parking. And then I've just styled up a little bit of a, so I've got a substation on the corner for power and stuff. Obviously it's decorative. Doesn't really do anything. I've got the same little concrete barrier that we used in the BGA, and we've got the guardhouse. Now I was thinking about putting a boom gate here, but what the plan is to use the road train to bring bulk grain in from harvest. So this will do all the main grains, so wheat, oat, barley, sorghum, corn, and this will also do cracked corn. So we've got 2 filling stations, one here and one here, and then we've got the pallet area just there if you want pallets to spawn, and then obviously the drop-off point for the raw crop. So I've styled it up with a couple of decorative semi-trailers, some vehicles, same little office building. So I may leave it at that. I haven't quite decided yet. The main reason why this has got such a big area is to drive the road train in. So if I wonder if I can switch to it. Probably not. Let's see if I can teleport over. I think it's this one here. Yeah. So that was handy. Got it first go. So I've got my B triple here. So I like to use this, particularly when I started playing No Man's Land early in the piece, because I had a lot of grain that I was carting around. I think at one stage I had 4 million litres of wheat, because this map was basically all one big field, centered around the central farm, and I've sort of transformed it over time. So if you want to go back and watch the back catalogue of No Man's Land, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it was a ridiculous amount of fields. And obviously I had a heap of wheat product sort of come out of it. So basically what we do here is we've got the entrance on this end, and we swing the road train in. So I'll just zoom out the back here. Now the way this is designed with this trailer is it basically follows the identical path that you drove through on. So what I can do here is, so I can start filling, which I don't necessarily want to do. Okay. Maybe there's nothing in there at the moment. So obviously this is where you drop off. So if I get the overloading trigger, I'd overload that trailer, pull forward, do the next one, do that one as well. And then that just gives me enough room to angle out and go grab another load. So what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to cut these trailer combinations down to a B double maximum. So what I'll do is I'll get out of here, have a quick look again. So basically, yeah, I've got the central warehouse mod. I've styled it up with a couple of trucks. Actually, I'll demonstrate how this works quickly as well. Obviously the grain mill. So this is going to be the main grain mill for the farm. Now I chose this one because it's quite big in scale. It sort of looks the part for what we're trying to do here. So let's jump into one of these vehicles if we can. Cool. So we'll just go, actually what we'll do is we'll go into one of the Volvo Globetrotters, because these are quite easy to drive in and around town. So first thing you want to do is I'll pull forward. So we've got the truck and trailer set up. Got to have the back door open, alright, to receive the goods from this facility here, okay? So let's go and do that now. So we'll jump in there, back door's open, reverse it into the loading gate just here. So it doesn't matter which one you go into, as long as you're nice and straight. We should get the start filling trigger. So L3 to start filling. And basically we can just pick what production we want to move. So let's grab some flour. So I'm just going to grab probably 5,000 litres here. Okay, stop filling. Okay, let's close the cover. Actually what I'll do is I'll open it, just so you can see what if you're not familiar with this. So you can see there, it's basically palletized the flour into a blank set of pallets to allow us to transport them. So let's close that off. And let's go down to our... Well, I'm not going to drive down to the bakery at the moment, but you get the idea. So now we can take this to a production point, wherever it might need to go, to either sell it or move it through the production chain. So that's basically how this works. So if I actually come back into here, I'll run around to the information point quickly. So this is the production point here. So you can see here we've got central warehouse M1. So this is the medium size warehouse. It'll hold 100,000 litres of each production item on the right there. So you can see that's all ready to receive. So we've got flour from the grain mill next door, which distributes to this building. So if I come over to, yeah, so it looks like it's maxed out there. So I come over to this menu here and find our grain mill. So we've got wheat flour, 50,000 litres of wheat. The flour is set to distributing. So in this case, this building receives the flour from the grain mill, which we've just then loaded into our, let's go into our Profiliner, which is over there ready for delivery. So that's pretty much it for the warehouse area. One last thing I'll do is I'll speed up time, show you what it looks like under lights, and then we'll wrap this video up. So stay tuned for a couple of minutes. I'll sort this out and then we'll come back in. I'll just fucking stay here. Come on. All right, here we are. It's just about to go 8 o'clock in the evening in October. So if I jump into the build mode, you can sort of see how it looks under lights. So I've started to utilize the lighting quite a bit more in the town build area and also in the productions. Like obviously we've got the BGA over there. I showed you the lighting in that one. So we're following a similar pattern with the floodlights. So we're using the small floodlight, which is this one here in a lot of cases. And then on occasion we're using the large floodlight where it's practical. And then we've got the quadruple floodlight here just for, you know, low level lighting. And then the single floodlight for other areas where it kind of makes sense. So yeah, that's what it looks like at dusk. Pretty nice. We've got a little bit of a grass margin sort of separating the two facilities. So I'm probably going to project this grass line up over this way. And I haven't decided whether we're going to retain this field make it a little bit smaller, or add some other production buildings. There's only one more building I want to add, and that's probably the industrial bakery, but I've got a spot in mind for that down near the town. So we'll have a look at that later on in a different video. But yeah, this is the logistics center and the grain mill. So pretty happy with how that's turned out. I wanted to spread out a few of these buildings rather than having them all centrally located, either at the farm, sort of over there where the big grain silo is, or in the town area, because I don't want to overload that area with too much stuff. So it sort of makes sense to sort of spread it out a little bit. Just gives me more places to drive to, and just makes things a little bit more interesting. So that is it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Really appreciate it. Really enjoying all the feedback from you guys that are liking the series. So if you like this video, leave a like. Any questions, leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so, because it really helps out the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. And bye for now.